or not next day, but like you know what I mean, like after you guys wake up. Um, they're basically ready for you. Um, a lot of the Svirfneblin are basically they're gathered around um, what looks to be a glowing magic circle in the center of the chamber. And in the center of that circle stands the Elder Muvurua. And then off to the side is Schmork. And there seems to be a very like humble, low chanting going on from all of the Svirfneblin.
What are they doing? I say to whoever's closest.
I have no clue.
To be perfectly honest, no idea.
I think they're chanting.
Okay,
Schmork
thanks.
walks over to you, and you see his hands kind of have a faint purplish aura that matches the magic circle.
Are you rested?
Yes.
Yes. Do we need to help?
No. Just sit on the circle, and we will share secret.
Okay.
Okay.
All of
Just a
us?
bit like middle school, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hope is now the shortest.
Hope, what's middle school?
Hope was the shortest before.
Yes.
I've been the shortest.
But by quite a
But he
bit
wasn't
now.
that.
Yeah.
He was not that much. He was like average height for a dude. But now, everybody here except for Hope is over 6 foot.
Just
I made
feels
it-
like my average volleyball team now.
Oh, relatable. But Schmork
I don't get it,
basically
guys.
tells you. He points at the like 4 points on the thing, and he says,
He kind of leans leans towards Nidek. Nidek, not big name, not small name. You say that
Yes.
he is, friend, right?
Yeah.
Points at the armored Fane.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We share.
he's a friend.
We share secret with him too because you and me make deal.
That's right. Yep.
And so he points at you guys, and go ahead and take your seats on the circle.
I want to sit. I want
Oh,
to sit right here.
Okay. So, as he's kind of guiding you guys around, he kind of just is sort of like chattering to you guys.
Usually only have to do one time for Svirfneblin when baby, but not sure for not Svirfneblin. Magic strong though, should last some time.
Okay.
So he instructs you guys to kneel in the circle around Muvura, and he instructs you guys to all watch closely to everything that Elder Muvura does, and try not to miss any of it if possible. That means like not blinking, as best you can.
Question.
Yes.
Does this circle at all remind me of my spiritual weapon?
No, it does not. It just happens to also be purple. But good catch.
Just checking.
Yeah. So, if you
It's
are
a
you guys
nice
all
purple.
are you guys all now watching? Yeah, it is. I like it a lot.
Yes.
But are you guys all now watching Elder Muvura?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Let me pull out my dice. Who gets it first? Oh, actually no. Okay. Yeah. So
Felomar is trained in not.
and not blinking. So you see her chant in another language, waving her staff made out of the like the stalk of a mushroom, right? Like the dread stalk of a mushroom. She's waving in her head, chanting, kind of stepping around, kind of bobbing on left and right legs, walking in a circle, in that kind of like way, in sort of a counterclockwise. After several minutes of this, she sticks the staff into the ground and it stays there. And still chanting, she slowly approaches Hope. You're kneeling in front of her, right? And you guys are now about the same height, basically, roughly. She touches your forehead and then places both of her small palms on your temples, as if holding your head. She closes her eyes and tips her head back, still chanting. She pauses for just a moment, and then goes and spits in your eyes.
Oh my god.
And you feel this very viscous, heavy glob of saliva just slam against your eyes and start dripping.
Fellamore tries not to laugh so hard.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Maintaining her focus. No, I'm not gonna let her. I'm not gonna make her do that. I just want to see Evelyn just struggle not to laugh. The rest of you watch as Muverwa, still chanting, goes to each of you in turn. Fellamore, first to you, then to you,
Alec is
Nylek.
just upset that he wasn't the first one, because then he still has to watch it. He has to like watch it slowly approach. He's just like, oh.
Fane is like,
And then Fane, you finally to you, and then she goes back to her thing. All of you guys are having trouble getting it out of your eyes, but you don't move. You just let it sit there. The circle is kind of flaring, and as you guys start to feel a very small, or it's a dull, stinging sensation that starts in your eyes, and then it seems to crawl into the back of your skull, or into the back of your head, filling your skull. And as Muverwa's chanting subsides, along with the chanting of the rest of the tribe, so does the stinging sensation. Shmorik also stops his spell, and the magic circle disappears.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced.
I've never been spit on like that before.
This is what
So-
ass me into.
What?
You guys,
Wait.
the party notices that.
Records are
We're talking about an Evelyn like to get spit on. Hold on a second.
you guys feel your heads get much clearer, as if yet another layer of fog has been lifted from your minds.
Wait, Fellamore, what did you say?
What? Sometimes you just get into fights and you get spit on.
Oh, okay. Oof.
I guess.
I mean, sometimes you get into creatures and they just slobber all over you.
Okay, now it's weird again.
I have no comments. I have no comments. I have no comments.
Hey, so what do we do now?
So,
Hey,
Shmorik
Shmorik.
kind of walks over to you, Nylek, and he kind of like pulls your, sort of like, kind of tugs at your shoulder to see, like, look at your eyes. And the rest of you kind of looking at each other's eyes, you notice that your irises are glowing very faintly, of a purple, and it slowly subsides. And he has a big grin on his face, and he says, "How you feel?"
Like I was just spit on.
Yeah, feel like that.
Okay.
Is this supposed to help us?
Yes. All you have to do now is think where you want to go. Svirfneblin's secrets show you quickest way to get, but doesn't mean always safest. Sometimes very dangerous. That's why you still have to be careful. Also, not always
Got it.
perfect. Sometimes only bring you close to where you want to go, but still good. Better than not know.
Fellamore closes her eyes
Yeah, that's fair.
and focuses on where they're trying to go.
Yeah?
Just like,
All right. Felmar, you focus really hard, on sort of like, almost as if you're imagining like a singularity forming in your skull. All of a sudden it bursts and your eyes open and you see, you feel as if you're looking at the area with a filter of some kind that overlaps with your perception of the area. Splotches of the floor seem to be glowing a very dim but clearly noticeable purple hue, almost as if someone had coated one of those big yoga balls with like paint and then bounced it down a hallway.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Guys, do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it?
See what?
I
look
take
around.
I take Nalik's head and just like think about Umbra.
Thinking about Umbersill? Okay, hold on. Do you actually have to know where Umbersill like?
Just think really
Is?
hard.
Okay.
So, now, like, you focus on the faint details, the very few details you actually know about Umbrasil. The best visualization you have is of your map, which you guys still have. It was part of Hope's pack, but you basically focus on that, and then you imagine the just the order of the Umbral Sword. You think about it, and you compile all of these thoughts until once again you form this singularity in your mind that snaps, and then you open your eyes, and there you also see splotches of like paint
Oh.
splatters.
Do you see it?
Is it the splotch? Is it the splotchies on the floor?
Yeah, the splotchies on the floor.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Got it.
Splotchies on the floor.
Mm.
Are you guys thinking about the same place? Because I'm just thinking about my hometown.
Where does it point you?
And I kind of point to the splotches on the ground.
I don't see splotches. I see splotches this way.
Oh,
Probably because we're thinking about different places. I guess.
You gotta think of Umbersill.
does Faye know where Umbrasil is?
Being who
Malik
you are,
doesn't.
you've definitely heard of Umbrasil, just because, other, they have a lot of people who are somewhat similar to you in certain ways, right? You know
Oh,
of
yeah.
it, and you know enough
Yeah.
about it to also trigger the same. Like,
Do you need the map? Yeah. Do you need the map? I have a map and I can show you specifically, geographically, we're going.
I would
If it helps.
appreciate. Yes.
Right. I will pull out the map and I will
BRB?
show Fane.
Sure.
Kind of generally. Okay, so, right. So this is Ultra and the goal is to be able to transport and move between these two places here and over here. Where? Here, on Brazil.
And we're looking for a place to surface in Umbrasil.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Should we? When do you guys plan to head out?
Now?
This instant.
I'm okay with heading out now.
We're kind of on a time crunch.
Indeed.
And
Why are we
we've-
on a time
We've,
crunch?
we were unconscious for at least 24 hours.
Yikes. Okay.
I'm sorry. You said we're on a time crunch.
Yes.
Why is that?
People are starving
I mean
and
that
people are dying.
is a daily reality. Yes.
People are trapped.
Trapped. Perhaps you could explain to me a little bit more on the way. As I suppose we should head out now.
Thank you so much for your hospitality and for. We will return at some point.
Thank you, Schmark. And tell Elder Movra that we are also thankful.
He nods and he says,
Oh, she also very thankful for you. You saved a lot of missing tribe. Make sure when you get back to above world that you tell friend to bring more gift.
We will.